I'm Zach Paul, alongside with Chef Wayne, the Missouri Beef Council, and thanks for having us here and showing us what we've got. Of course, a lot of this coming up with St. Patrick's Day later in the week, and I know a lot of folks are going to get together, and sort of that traditional meal that a lot of folks around here like to have is that corned beef and cabbage. And it looks like we have your take on that right here.
Well, it's a very traditional St. Patrick's Day dinner to have corned beef and cabbage. We've kicked it up a little bit with a mustard, lemon, and dill sauce for the corned beef, and we've oven roasted the cabbage along with carrots and parsnips. Because while your mom told you to eat those vegetables, they're a lot better if you oven roast them, and so that's what we've done with this dish.
Yeah, so tip for all the kids out there watching, listen to your parents, eat the vegetables, especially on St. Patrick's Day on something like this.
Well, and it emphasizes how beef fits into a very healthy meal.
All right, so maybe you've got some leftovers. What can you do if you have a lot of leftover corned beef after St. Patrick's Day?
Well, this would be for the next day, the leftovers that you have. You can use some of the leftover cabbage and carrots to make a slaw, and I dress that coleslaw with the same sauce that we served the night before, and of course thin sliced more of the corned beef on a rye to make a very hearty sandwich.
Saying that all smells pretty good, just sort of catching all that. So again, this is a more traditional American Irish St. Patrick's Day type meal. So let's say that you're in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day. What kind of recipes or what could you expect possibly with that?
Well, if you were in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day, you'd probably find yourself at a pub. And this is very traditional pub fare. And this is beef, either cubed up round steak or chuck steak that has been braised in stout beer, and then with a pastry shell. It's a very, very hearty beef stew.
I'd say that looks pretty good. And you even went all out and put a nice little shamrock on the top of that too. So again, very festive for the St. Patrick's Day holiday. Of course, we've got the green. You've even fested up. You got your little green bandana and necktie on. And now all these recipes are available on mobeef.org. Again, some good stuff here. And any other tips that you might have?
Well, I think with a corned beef, I would pair that with an Irish red ale. That's very popular in Ireland, a very popular beer. And of course, since you used stout to braise the beef in the meat pie, I would drink stout and enjoy that with it.
Very good. Chef Wayne, thank you so much. Again, recipes available on mobeef.org. You can find them on our website, krcgtv.com.
St. Paddy's Picks has been sponsored by the Missouri Beef Council.